I'll discuss with you afterwards. Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. Today we have completed the concept line polynomials in one variable, zeros of polynomial, remainder theorem, factorization of the polynomial, algebraic identities, and etc. we have completed. From today onwards, I am going to start with you the geometry. Among the geometry, this is a line, this is a line, this is a line, this is a line. A, B, C, D. The figure formed by 4 lines. A closed figure. This is a closed figure. A closed figure with 4 sides. A closed figure with 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. What is the meaning of the quadrilateral? So our board is a quadrilateral. It contains how many sides? 2 sides, 4 sides. These 2 are parallel, these 2 are parallel. That may be afterwards it contains 4. Then our duster is also a quadrilateral because 1, 2, 3, 4. It contains 4 sides. My mobile is also a quadrilateral. It contains 4 sides. And this is a text book. This is an exercise book. This is also a quadrilateral. What do you mean by a quadrilateral? A closed figure. What do you mean by quadrilateral? A closed figure with 4 sides which are non-collinear. What do you mean by collinear? Point lying on the same plane are called collinear. These are all non-collinear. A closed figure with 4 sides and contain 4 non-collinear points, or a figure formed by 4 non-collinear points which are a closed figure with 4 non-collinear points. You may write that one also. Or a closed figure with 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. Now consider A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. A, B, C, D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. AB, BC, CD, AD are called sides of the quadrilateral. AB, BC, CD, AD are called sides of the quadrilateral. Angle A, angle B, C, D are angles of the quadrilateral. If we join non-adjacent sides of the quadrilateral, AC and BD are called diagonals of the quadrilateral. So, a quadrilateral contains 4 vertices, 4 sides, 4 angles and 2 diagonals. So, in our 8th standard, A quadrilateral, in order to construct a quadrilateral, we need how many information? We need 5 information to construct a quadrilateral. How many information? Note down this once again. We need 5 information. A comma, B comma, C comma, D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. A, B, B, C, C, D, A, D are called sides of the quadrilateral. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D are angles of the quadrilateral. AC and BD are the diagonals of the quadrilateral. An example of the quadrilateral: a board, a duster, a mobile, a book, etc., etc. A quadrilateral has how many angles? 4 angles, 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 2 diagonals. Well, now we will pass on to angle sum property of the quadrilateral. Angle sum property. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angle sum property of the quadrilateral. A quadrilateral, it has how many sides? 4 sides. How many angles? 4 angles. How many diagonal? 2 diagonal. How many vertices? 4 vertices. Next, we have to prove that theorem that is the sum of 4 angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Prove that the sum of 4 angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. Prove that the sum of 4 angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Data ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral and AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal. ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD AC is a diagonal. We have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C. ABCD is a quadrilateral. We write it afterwards. Angle A plus angle B plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. ABCD is a quadrilateral. We have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Construction. Draw the diagonal AC. Draw a diagonal AC. Draw the diagonal AC. Let call it as angle 1, angle 2. This is angle 3, angle 4, angle 5. This is angle 6. So there are AC is a diagonal. Let the angles be angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. Next, proof. In triangle ABC, angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. Because the sum of 3 angles of the quadrilateral triangle is 180 degree. That is angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 360 degree. And in triangle ACD, that is angle 1 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Adding the angles adding 1 and 2, adding 1 and 2. Angle 2 plus angle 3, angle 4, angle 1, angle 5, angle 6 is equal to 180. Rearrange the angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 plus 180. This 180 and this 180 plus 180, 360. What is angle 1 plus angle 2? Angle A. Angle 3 as it is. Angle 4 plus angle 5, angle C. Angle D, angle 6, angle D is equal to 360 degree. We have proved this. The sum of the four angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Prove that the sum of the four angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Let ABCD is a quadrilateral. We have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C, angle D is equal to 360 degree. Construction, draw the diagonal AC. Let the angles be angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. In triangle ABC. This type of proof is not in the textbook. Have do it myself. This is in the 8th standard, but in the new NCERT syllabus this is deleted. Don't bother. So in triangle ABC, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. In triangle ACD, angle 1, angle 5, angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Adding 1 and 2, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 1, angle 5, angle 6, 180 plus 180, 360 degree. Rearrange the angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3 as it is, angle 4 and angle 5, and angle 6 is equal to 360 degree. What is angle 1 and angle 2? Angle A. Angle 3 and angle 4, angle 3 as it is, angle 4 and angle 5, angle C, angle D, that is angle 6 is angle D. Therefore, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D is equal to 360 degree. The sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is the sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. The sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Based on this concept, there is only one problem in the textbook. We have to work out this problem. The angles of the quadrilateral are in the ratio. The angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. Find all the angles of quadrilateral. Find all the angles of quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. The ratio of the angles. 3, 5, 9, 13. 3x, 5x, 9x, 13x. A, 3x, B, 5x, C, 9x, D, 13x. We have already proved what I proved before 3 minutes. That is angle A, angle sum property of the quadrilateral. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D is equal to 360 degree. What is angle A? 3x. Angle B 5x. Angle C 9x. Angle D 13x is equal to 360 degree. 5 plus 3 8. 8 plus 9 17. 17 plus 13 30x. Go like this. 13 plus 9 22. 22 plus 5, 27. 27 plus 3, 30x is equal to 360 degree. X is equal to 360 divided by 30. 0, 0 cancel. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. What do you get? X is equal to 12. Now calculate the angles one by one. Angle A is equal to 3x. 3 into 12. 12 3s are 36. Angle B 5x. 5 into 12. 12 5s are 60. Angle C 9x. 9 into 12. 12 9s are 108. Angle D is equal to 13x. 13 into 12. That is equal to 156 degree. If you add the four angles, you get 360 degree. This problem is very important for your examination point of view. The angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:30. Find all the angles of quadrilateral. The ratio of the angle 3:5:9:13. What is A? 3x, B 5x, C 9x, D 13x. That is equal to 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 360 degree. When these are all like terms in the algebra, 13x plus 9x 22 plus 5 27, 27 plus 3 30x is equal to 360, x is equal to 360 by 30, 0 0 cancel, 3 ones are, 3 twos are, x is equal to 12. Now substitute the value of x in the following angles. A is equal to 3x, 3 into 12 36, B 5x, 5 into 12 60, C 9x, 9 into 12 108, D 13x, 13 into 12, that is equal to 156 degree. If you add all the four angles, you get 360 degree. So this is the complete solution of the problem. Now we will pass on to the types of quadrilateral. Our quadrilateral can be classified into the following types. It contains one parallel side. We call this type of quadrilateral as trapezium. In the same trapezium, these two are non-parallel side. This is parallel side, these two are non-parallel side. If the non-parallel sides are equal, we call it this as an isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium. This is trapezium, we say in Kannada as trapezia. In Kannada, trapezia, Vishama trapezia. We call it an isosceles trapezium. Then we have opposite sides are parallel. K, L, M, N. Opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. We call this as parallelogram. Parallelogram. We call it as parallelogram. In Kannada we say Samantara Chaturbuja. Then this one A, B, C, D. Opposite sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. We call this as rectangle. Opposite sides are equal opposite sides are equal and each angle is a right angle or 90 degree, we call it as rectangle. Then we have A, B, C, D. We call this as rhombus. In a rhombus, all sides are equal. All sides are equal. AC and BD are the diagonal. The diagonals bisect each other at right angles. The diagonal bisect each other at right angle. All sides are equal. We call it as a rhombus. Then we have another geometrical figure. All sides are equal. X, Y, Z, P. All sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. All sides are equal. Here opposite sides are equal. Here all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. We call it as square. In Kannada, varga or chachauka. Or chauka in Kannada, square. There is another geometrical figure called another type of quadrilateral. We call this geometrical figure as, it is one of the type of quadrilateral, we call it as kite. In Kannada we say patanga. Patanga in Kannada. So this is a trapezium. This is an isosceles trapezium. What is a trapezium? A trapezium is a type of quadrilateral in which it contains one parallel side. If the non-parallel sides are equal, we call this as an isosceles trapezium. Opposite sides are equal and parallel, we call it as parallelogram. And here also opposite angles are equal. You note down one more. Opposite angles are equal. And the sum of adjacent angles of the parallelogram is supplementary. It means to say that 180 degree. We are going to discuss the topic based on this parallelogram. Next, opposite sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. We call it as rectangle. All sides are equal and the diagonals are bisect each other at right angle. This is called rhombus. Then square, all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. We call it as square. And that MNOP, in that MNOP we have two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. It is a type of parallelogram. Two adjacent sides are equal, then we call it as a kite. Then we have to discuss the following things. A square is a rectangle and a rhombus. A square is a dash and dash. A square is a rectangle and rhombus. A square is a rectangle and the rhombus. Second one, a parallelogram is a dash. A parallelogram is a dash. A parallelogram is a trapezium. It contains at least one parallel side. It contains two parallel sides. So the parallelogram is a trapezium. A kite is not dash. A kite is not dash. A kite is not a parallelogram. A kite is not a parallelogram. Next, a trapezium is not a parallelogram. A trapezium is not a parallelogram. A trapezium is not a parallelogram. Next, a rectangle or rhombus is not a square. A rectangle and rhombus is not a dash, is not a square. So observe the figure. This is a trapezium. We have to write neatly. This is a trapezium. This is an isosceles trapezium, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, and square, kite. These are all the types of quadrilateral. A square. What is a square? A square. All sides are equal. A square is a rectangle because each angle is 90 degree. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So a square is a dash, a rectangle, and as well as rhombus. A parallelogram is a dash. A parallelogram is a trapezium. A kite is a dash. A kite is not a parallelogram. A trapezium is not a parallelogram, and a rectangle or a rhombus is not a square. Now observe the. Now we are going to understand the properties of parallelogram. In today's class, let us discuss about the properties of parallelogram. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are equal. It implies AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. AB parallel to CD and AD parallel to BC. Next one. In a parallelogram, diagonals are equal. These diagonals are equal. AC is equal to BD. Next, the diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. It means to say that if I rub this one diagonal, there are two triangles. Triangle triangle ADB congruent. The symbol indicates congruent to triangle BDC. The diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Triangle ADB congruent to triangle BDC. Opposite angles are equal. Fifth property, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle D. Opposite angles are equal. The diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to DO. This one is equal to this one, this one is equal to this one. Diagonals are bisect each other, and then the sum of the adjacent angles of the parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. It means to say that this one and this one, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree, angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So adjacent angles, okay, in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, diagonals are equal. The diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Triangle ADB similar to triangle BDC. Opposite angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle D. The diagonals bisect each other. AO is equal to OC. BO is equal to DO. Adjacent angles of the parallelogram are supplementary. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. We have completed the basic concepts of the quadrilateral. In my next class, I will pass on to theorems on the parallelogram. Thank you.